is something about a mother. Mothers are very special. I'm talking about real mothers. Mothers, they just love their kids. No matter what they get in, what they're involved in, there's something about that mother's love. Mother is always there to help. Seemingly when they can't find their shoes, they ask mama. And I was thinking about when they are doing their homework, it's Mother's Day. Mothers has a tremendous responsibility. I was listening to my mother and on yesterday. She was on the radio speaking, and I started thinking about, and I want to give some advice to mothers to be. When do you start praying for your baby? It's the moment that you find out that you have conceived. Because you have 9 months to pray for that child before it's delivered. Prayer is so much a key. When a child is born, it needs a pattern. Let me say it again. When a child is born, it needs a pattern. That child, whether it's a male or female, is going to watch you. And they are going to do what they see you do. As you are training your child, do not wait until they become a teenager before you start correcting them. Start in the beginning. Years ago, when we was coming up, and some of you that have been around a while, you used to remember the finger. When you was in church and you was acting up in church, I remember my dad he would point his finger, and that finger would let me know that I'm in trouble. And it used to be that it would take a community to raise a child. The next door neighbor, I still remember Miss Samuel and Miss Thompson. They would watch out for the neighbor's kids. We need to go back and revisit some of the things that we used to do. Remember, we used to look at little kids and say that it was cute when when the little boy was wearing the mama's heels. I can't get nobody to say amen. It was cute when he was 1 or 2 wearing the high heels, or 3 or 4 wearing the high heels, but it's not cute no more. You want to make sure that we develop, because kids will have enough to deal with right now. If you look at the story here, Jesus was trying to get away from the Jews for a little while. And as he was traveling, verse number 2, it speaks about, behold, a woman of Canaan came out from the same coast where he was. He was in Gentile community. So sometimes when you want to get away, you get out of your community that you're in and go to another community. But the lady realized that was Jesus. I want you to look and see what happened. The woman came out of the same coast. She cried out to him. She was coming to Jesus because she had a need.
Come on.
Say need. Need. She cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me.
Come on.
O Lord, Son of David, my daughter, mother was concerned about her daughter. Mothers are concerned about their kids. Can I get an amen? She was concerned about her daughter. She was saying her daughter is vexed with the devil. Mothers can realize if something is wrong with their child. They can tell when you start acting different. Sometimes kids that are taking drugs, they try to hide it from the mother. And I was thinking about a familiar saying. Sometime I would ask my mother, she knows all of our birthdays. Mother, at 99, she knows our birthdays and how old we are. And one day I asked her, Mother, how you know all of that? You know what her response was? She said, I was there. Some things mothers never forget. And you that are here, that you that are listening to me, if your mother is still living, appreciate your mother. Thought about, and I'm going to get back to it, I thought about the spiritual mothers that has gone on that that we will have right here in the church. I'm going to call about two. I remember back in the day, Mother Gladney, before she became pastor, they would used to have the women, the young women, the older women would teach the young women. Hello? I can't remember the name of the organization, but they would teach. They would have meetings regularly to teach the women how to live holy. Y'all not here. Mother Cox. Some of y'all might not remember the names, and you knew they going on. And then Mother Brock. But these women, they took time, and these mothers shut in and they prayed. You know, women would pray and they would travail before the Lord, and they would stay there until something happened. Okay, let me get back to this here. Let me get back to this so you'll know what happened. It said, vexed with a devil. You follow me? Yeah. She come to Jesus. She calling him. My daughter is vexed with the devil. Let's see how did Jesus respond. Let's go to the next verse. But he answered her not a word. She acknowledged that I needed some mercy. She acknowledged that I needed some help. She acknowledged to Jesus, have mercy on me. And usually when you are saying to someone, have mercy, they usually respond. But Jesus said not a word. And his armor bearers said unto his disciples, the one that was following with him, and said, send her away. Even though she's crying, send her away. Trusting the Lord for your greatest concern. And I want to say to your mothers, if you're having a problem, don't give up. Don't give up. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. If something is bothering you, something that you have taken to God, about that son, about that daughter, do not give up. Take time and pray for your sons and daughters daily. Pray for your grandchildren daily. Why? Because prayer changes things. If you do not like the situation that they're in, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Pray about it. You do not like the relationship that they're in. Pray about it. Be consistent. Do not give up until something happens. You follow me? She recognized her daughter that the devil was there. And I can imagine if she would talk to the daughter, if you would talk to the daughter would say, there's no devil here. Have you ever had someone was drunk and you ask them if they're drunk and they'll tell you, no, I'm not drunk? And you know they're drunk. You know they're staggering. And I'm sure that the police officers deal with it all the time. They pull somebody over and say, have you been drinking? Yeah, just a little bit. Can you step out the car? Huh? Can you step out? Can you walk the line? Then they wobbling all over the line. This is acknowledged. Now, show verse number 23. He answered her not. When you're disappointed, show some persistence. The lady was, and we want to watch this lady. She recognized that Jesus was a Jew. She was a Gentile. It doesn't matter whether he's a Jew or whether who I am, I need some help. Hello? I need some help because my child have a devil. Now let's look at it. If you want something from God, you have to approach God humbly. You have to recognize that you need help. Recognize I got a problem. Recognize, hey, I'm in a situation and I need what? And this is good for a lot of people. They're sick and don't want nobody to know. How in the world the saints gonna pray if you trying to keep it all secret? And this is good for us. I'm in the hospital, but don't tell nobody. Hello? I don't want nobody to know that I'm sick. And what it say? Call. Hello, you have a cell phone. Call for the elders. But I don't want nobody to know. You have to understand that you're human. And one of the biggest things, and you have to realize, people that's on the prayer line, praying for people every day, and then when they give them an opportunity to pray for you, you don't want nobody to know. I like this song, Somebody. Huh? Hey, bring the prayers on. That's all I have. It doesn't matter if I'm sick. I want everybody praying. I don't discriminate. Bring your prayers on. This is what I'm saying. We have the key to our deliverance. Here we go. Approach God humbly, yet boldly. I'm coming boldly, letting them know. The lady was bold. All right, the lady was bold. This is a lady of faith. Let's go down. Then what he said. Look verse number 24. Let's see what he said. Jesus, first of all, before we get to that, he says, send her not away. I see something here. Don't let her go. That leave her here. Don't bother her. But when Jesus started communicating, what did he say?
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He's saying, look here, I'm sent to Israel. Oh, but that lady, she was quick thinking. When you need some help, you better be quick thinking. What did it say next? Then came she and worshipped him.
Okay, well, look what it is. Even though he's saying where he going, who he coming for, that did not stop her. She did what? She came and she
worshiped him.
Look here. Things happen when you start worshiping. Huh? Look here, but guess what? In her praise, that's what you know what she did while she was praising him? She was praising him, but she said, Lord, help me. She was worshiping him. See, she was worshiping, praising him, getting the program going. I'm worshiping you, but hey, I need some help.
My God.
She said, Lord, help me. You see how important it is? Lord, help me. I need some help. My blood sugar is acting up. Lord, help me. I have arthritis. Lord, do what? Help me. Hey, my heart is not acting the way it should. What you supposed to say? Lord, what? Help me. Lord, help me. I'm going to the doctor, and the doctor is going to operate on me. But Lord, hey, Lord, do what? Help who? I need strength to come into my body. Lord, do what? But he answered her in verse number 26.
It is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs.
Look here. He said, look here, not take the children's bread and cast it to the dog, but she had an answer for that too. What it say in the next verse?
And she said, true. Lord. Yet the dogs
look at it. You talking about, hey, the dog is eating the crumbs from the master table. You know, you can get a dog, an animal can get a pretty good meal from the scraps.
Yeah.
Huh? Before they came out with all of that dog food, we was feeding our dog scraps.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we couldn't afford to go get a big bag of dog food Purina back then. We had a big pot of scraps and throwed it out there to the dog. And guess what would happen? The dog was wagging his tail. Our dog was blessed because he was eating the scraps from our table. Y'all don't see what I'm saying. The lady was saying, look here, I just want the scrap. You know, you can live off a scrap. She's saying that I just need a little bit. Huh? My child mother was concerned about her daughter. All I need you, Jesus, is to give me some scraps. And then I can make it. What it said?
Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman.
What did he say?
Great is thy faith.
Look at Jesus recognized, and the woman recognized, I can make it off of the scraps. I can make it off one word that Jesus said. I can make it. He said, oh woman, great
is thy faith.
Oh woman, great. And I want to let you know, New Day, you do not need a whole lot of faith. All you just need is just a little bit. Hello? You understand? All you just need a little bit for your situation that you're facing. One of the biggest things that we face is giving up. We don't want to wait, and then we give up. But the key thing is, I'm going to hang in there. until my change come. And they said, weeping may endure for when? But what comes in the morning? If I can just hold out, things are going to start working for me. And sometime I'm at I look like I'm at a red light and look like it won't change. And you be trying to figure out, should I drive through here or drive through there because it won't change? But just hang in there, it's going to change. Your situation is going to be turned around. Why? Because I'm a believer. All right? Okay, let's see what it says here. Matthew 7 and 8. It said, ask. Ask.
Ask.
Ask. Hold on a moment. Ask. 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 We ask for everything else.
Come on now.
Hello? Ask. Mama, can I have 20? We already know how to ask. On the street, this is the word they use on the street. They use the word loan. That's the big word they do. But they're still asking. You follow me? So we are accustomed to asking. Ask and it shall be given you. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye find. Knock. So that is a process. And I'm going to give you the key words that in verse number 7 is ask, seek, knock, and open. Did y'all get that? Follow the formula. Ask, seek. Now don't forget, you got to do some knocking. And then it's going to be open unto you. Hello? It used to be, I remember when I was in high school, they used to have, I don't know if they still do, they used to have them combination lock. You remember that? Yeah. That master lock, that silver lock, and you have to turn it twice this way, and then go back the other way, then go back that way, then it'll open. Now, if you go around too many times, it's not going to open. Hello? Now, when you do it, then you can pull the lock, and it's open. Now, you want to get the door open, first of all, you got to ask. Hello? Who you asking? I'm asking God. He told me to seek. Hello? So if I can't see right, go get you a flashlight. Invest in you a flashlight. Then you'll know where you're walking. Hello? Then it said, knock. Don't try to ask, knock, and open. No, you got to do some seeking. Amen. All right? All right, here we go. Jesus commanded the woman in verse number 28, "O woman, your faith is great." Amen. It doesn't say anywhere in that, I was trying to find it, where Jesus laid hands. Hello? Do you see where he laid hands? He ain't laid no hands. He ain't slay her and push her down. Did y'all see that? Let's see what it says. Okay, here we go here. Verse number 28, what it said.
Then Jesus answered and said unto her,
all right, O woman, what?
Great is thy faith. Be it unto thee.
Okay, be it unto thee. When?
Even as thou wilt. And her daughter.
Okay, what made whole when?
From that very hour.
You know, faith works. You can say what you want. Faith works. If you apply, it will work and healing will come. Do not give up. When it works, that very hour. When you pray the prayer of faith, the healing is taking place right then. Well, I don't see where it's healing from the inside. It's going on the inside and it's healing right then. When you pray for the son in jail, the process starts then. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And when you pray, have a commitment that it's going to work. When somebody see you, say it's going to work out. Or it's going to work out. It's happening for me. I want to talk about another one, and I know my time is just about. Let's go here. And I thought this was real interesting. Another woman, another mother. Let's go to Exodus, the 2nd chapter. And I think this was quite interesting, and I want to give this to you too. The 2nd chapter, a little bit about what was going on here. Jacob and that whole family had moved there, and Joseph and his brothers. Joseph was in charge, but after Joseph had died, they got a new Pharaoh. Pharaoh is, in other words, is like the president here. When they would get a person, rather than calling them president, they would use the word Pharaoh. Everybody up on me now? Okay. What happened, Joseph died. The new Pharaoh started looking. And these Hebrew folk the numbers getting large. They was having a lot of babies. All right? And they had been there 300 or 400 years, so it really had started. So the man said, look here, we got a problem here. We got a problem that, these folk are getting kind of large. And if we don't watch out, they're going to get with somebody else. And they're going to overthrow us. You follow me? Kind of almost like what we're dealing with now at the border. They say too many of them get in here. They coming by water, climbing fences, and they say if they keep coming over, there's going to be more of them over here than us. So we either got to bust them or put up a thing tall enough that they can't climb. You follow me? So when people start multiplying and you start getting bigger than who's there, they start reassessing the situation. You follow me? So here you go with Brother Pharaoh. He said, look here, we got to get rid of the males, but we'll keep the girls. Isn't that something? Let's get rid of the boys, because there's too many, but we'll keep the ladies around. So what we're going to do is, he went and met with the midwives and gave them some instruction. And as he was giving them instruction, the midwives heard what Pharaoh said, but they did not kill her son because they feared God. No matter what's going on, somebody going to fear the Lord. You can do whatever you want to do, but they said, we fearing God. It's not going to be on my blame, not on my watch, that we're going to kill all these boys. So Pharaoh started realizing that after he gave that command, he told, they went back, hey, look here, what's going on? You ain't killing the... Hey, well, by the time we get ready to go in and help them deliver, them Hebrews already been delivered. They didn't need no help. Now, you know why they didn't need no help? Because the women was out there working. You follow me? The women was physical fit. Now, the moment you find out that you are pregnant, you go sit down. I ain't no getting no amen here. The moment they find out, the next month they off the job. Oh yeah, this is the wrong congregation, I see. But this is what happened here. That they went and told them that, hey, when we went to the Hebrew, they don't need no midwife. We the one need the midwife. The Egyptians need the midwife because they wasn't doing nothing. If you're active, mothers and mothers to be, if you're active, you can have more easier delivery. Wow. All right, here we go. Verse number 1, chapter 2, what it says.
And there went a man of the house of Levi.
All right.
And took to wife a daughter of Levi.
All right, now what happened? Verse number 2.
And the woman conceived and bare a son.
Okay, the woman conceived and bare a son. I want you to listen to this. And when she saw him, he was a goodly child. He looked good because he was physical fit. He looked good. But now we got a situation here. He looked good, but they looking for male child. So I got to go and hide him. She hid him for
3 months.
3 months. Hid him for 3 months. You follow me? And when she could not no longer hide him, here we go. God is in the plan. God is in the plan. She couldn't hide him no more. And so she said, look here, I'm going to get a basket. They had it made. Got the follow instruction. God told her how to make the basket and put the baby in there, laid the baby in there, right? And when she put it in the water, the sister was looking, observing, watching. And then here we go. They did not have no shower. They did not have no jacuzzi. Even though she was Pharaoh's daughter, did not have no big old tub. She went and bathed down at the river. Look how good we living now. We don't have to go to no river to take a bath. You just step in the other room. Got a choice whether you want to shower in here or get in a big tub. But the Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile River. That was a blessed river. Went down to the river to wash herself. Brought a maid. And while she was getting ready to wash, she saw something floating down. And God have a way of maneuvering. You have to remember that God have a design for your life. All right, here we go. Time is almost out. Here we go. All right, what happened then? She saw it. Verse number 6.
And when she had opened it, she saw the child. And behold, the babe wept.
The babe wept, all right?
And she had compassion on him.
Look at now, here you go. Pharaoh's daughter. There's something about a mother that has compassion over a baby. It's something about the love on the inside of them when they see a baby crying. That mother instinct kicks in. No matter whether it's your baby, if you see a baby by itself and crying, that mother instinct kicks in. And we see here that Pharaoh's daughter, motherly instinct kicked in and saw the baby. And she recognized that it wasn't an Egyptian baby. She said, this is a Hebrew child. Must have been the way it looked. No, it wasn't one of us. Hello? I was asking some folk, I was asking some Asians, how y'all know? They all look the same to me. But how you know this one is from here and this one's from, they say, we can tell. Hello? See, I could tell a lot of times I'm in Houston. If I'm talking to somebody from Louisiana, we look alike, but when they open their mouth, I know they from Louisiana. And I can tell somebody, no, they ain't from here. Now, you might have been here eating over here, but you got some share, you got some of that Creole in you from Louisiana. So she recognized that he was not an Egyptian. But look what the sister said. Now, that sister got all in the business. I thought she was watching, but she done sure got close. Think about it. They say she was watching. And then when they got the baby, she started coming on a little bit close, a little bit, and got all in the business when they over there talking. Let's see what she said. And then, what?
Shall I go?
Verse number 8.
And Pharaoh's daughter.
Verse number 7, I'm sorry. Then said the sister to Pharaoh's daughter,
shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women?
Look here. He said, now look here. Shall I go? Look how God was doing it. Shall I go and get somebody to nurse it? You know y'all can't nurse this baby. You want me to go find a nurse? And that's when the paid daycare center opened. You thought you had the first daycare? No, this is the first paid daycare. Because the mother came And Pharaoh's daughter paid her to nurse her own child. The first daycare. And guess what? It was paid good. But look why God allowed that baby to get trained up under the Hebrew. He got trained the Hebrew way as a child. You follow me? It's important, mother, that you train your child. Let me say it again. It's important, mothers, to train your child. If they do not develop properly, blame yourself. Do not blame the daddy. If it's turned out good, you want the credit, but if it's bad, they blame the daddy. Mothers, you have a responsibility to train that child. Teach him up and let him know that there is a God somewhere. Because the Bible says, train them up, and when they get old, what they gonna do? We have a responsibility. When you leave here, you're gonna train them. I'm gonna train mine. Some of them too old, but some of them you might feel this, but hello, but hey, you got them little ones, train them. One of the things we need to do, and I'm gonna say this, and I got some more. Train your kids to say yes, sir, and no, sir. Not no yeah and no and no and yeah. Put a handle on it. If you train them, when they go to the job, they're saying yes, sir, and no, sir. Hello? That is now. This is some down to earth talking. It's important on how we train them. Because we're going to be bad. Now, you can look at yourself and know you wasn't an angel coming up. Hello? We're just all saved by grace. But you know you was tearing up stuff when you was coming up. Work on our self. Who do you blame? I blame the mothers. Because I'm talking to the mothers today. Father's Day will get theirs next month. But mothers, you have a responsibility to train them. You have a responsibility to encourage that child. You have a responsibility. Don't say they are nothing. Do not say to your child, you are good for nothing. Let them know that they are somebody. Let them know that they can do something with their lives. You are somebody because you are a child of the King. Let your kid know that you have prayed. I'm praying for you. I'm keeping you up before God. Make that a family. I'm praying. I'm keeping you up. Call their names out. Yes, call those grandchildren out. They are facing a lot already. And the only thing that's going to keep them is Jesus. Y'all hear what I'm saying? The only thing that's going to keep them is who?